how's it going, guys? It's Anne Skyline, and yeah, big welcome to my channel. So, have I got some major leak gossip for the Destiny 2 community? So, let's move on, but it involves information up and coming. It doesn't say when, it's up and coming. Exotic mission, including legendary weapons, including armor, also including an exotic weapon, and not forgetting, last is the final shape raid, and it actually goes into a little bit of depth into that as well. So if you are not wanting to know or be spoiled in what's going to be happening in the storyline, this is a big spoiler, so this isn't for you. But if you're wanting to know what future content is, what it's going to be, what's going to drop, and everything else, you're on the right channel. So please hit that subscribe button, thumbs up, and let's jump straight in. So we're at Pastebin. It's a website. It was recommended by one of my friends. I've never used it and I've never heard of it, but evidently this company has been around since 2002, and it's the #1 tool system to use. So evidently Pastebin is a content hosting web application that allows users to store and share plain text online. Alright, so let's jump straight in. Alright, the first bit, into the light. So, it says, Into the Light is an ultimate about removing some of the time-gated issues with the game currently and speed boosting players to raid-ready levels with elite weapons and armor. Alright, peel your eyes on the next paragraph. It mentions about a new activity, and they've named the new activity, and it's called Transpiration. And this takes place on top of the helm, in front of the Traveller, and just outside the Witness pyramid ship. Players fight off the armies of the Witness while trying to establish a link with Crow. But Crow, who has been sent into Pale Heart well in advance, we hear from Nezarec, whose consciousness still lingers in the Witness pyramid ship. No new loot from this activity, but instead drops patterns, and then in bracket, yes, entire weapon patterns. So if you've missed out on particular weapons and you can't get them, well, here you go. So let's carry on. For missing seasonal weapons with a low drop chance and other drop loot, then also drops the previous season pass gated items, deep sight harmonizers. Next section. So no new armor or weapons, instead bringing back a majority of the old weapons from Destiny 1. And this is what we've been asking for a long time, especially for the people that have played Destiny 1, including myself, knowing what weapons and what they're capable of doing. So they're basically, let's read this again. Instead of bringing back a majority of the old weapons from Destiny 1 that haven't made it back yet, including old legendary weapons. Alright, among the exotic weapons are the Dreg's Promise. So if you remember Promise, you could actually get this from Destiny 1, and it dropped in Prison of Elders. It's a sidearm. I think it's arc. Yes, it's an arc sidearm, and it's an exotic. Okay, so if we go back to what it's actually saying, that this Dreg's Promise has been reprised as a special ammo rocket pistol that fires 3 bolts. Also, patience in time. So, if you're not a Destiny 1 player, Patience in Time was an exotic sniper rifle. It was also ARC, and it had specific perks. One of the perks was a third eye, so when you were scoping, you still had a radar that you could see if any other trash ads were coming your way while you was trying to snipe, e.g. a boss or something. Also, the main perk of the weapon was to make you blend in, kind of invisible, but not totally invisible, if you get what I mean. So it kind of puts like a layer on you that you're invisible to the ads, but not totally. I mean, if they go up to you, that they will. If they bump into you, they will see you. So Patience in Time, an amazing weapon. I can't wait. So where we at? There we go. Patience in Time. But like I said, it was an ARC. So let's read on. Now they've changed it. It is now void and deals massively increased damage while invisible. Okay, while granting invisibility after sustained crouching, and has a secret pairing with the Hunter's Assassin Cowl exotic helmet. So if you're not a Hunter player, the Assassin's Cowl is a meta exotic piece of armor for the Hunters. It works in all elements: void, arc, solar. So for example, on solar you throw your little blade at them, and it kills them. It will make you invisible. It's that good. So it's saying that the Hunter's Assassin Cowl exotic helmet, granting a burst of health on sustained crouch, and Icebreaker, which will now automatically ignite any scorched target and grants ammo, wait for it guys, and grants ammo from thin air on ignition multi-kills. Not sure how it's gonna proc that, with it being, I don't know. I mean, I've used it in D1. It was a good weapon. So if they've changed the way that it fires, and that it's void, it's. I mean, it's a sniper. I made a mistake there. I was looking at the Drake's Promise. It's a sniper, so I'm not sure how you're going to proc your multi-kills with the sniper. But anyway, it sounds amazing. Let's move on. The returning weapon will be the missing reprised raid weapon, including the Black Hammer. So for the Destiny 1 guys, Black Hammer is coming back. So if you're not a Destiny 1 person that missed out for whatever reason, it's amazing. Let's just get rid of this. All these bloody popping up. Let's just do that. Right, so the Black Hammer. It had some amazing perks. So as long as you've done a crit, part of the perk on the weapon would that you would, it's like triple tap, you would get a returning bullet back. So if you was really good at getting crits, you would never have to find ammo for the weapon. So there you go. It's an amazing weapon. So the new, well, it's not new. It's coming back from D1. but it comes with triple tap now and 4 times the charm. These weapons will be tied to their respective raids, but won't be a drop from encounters as usual. So it's basically saying, well, drops. So it's going to be tied to a raid. Instead, the patterns are given upon, so we're going to be able to craft this. The patterns are given upon completing new raid quests. So we're going to have new raid quests known as mastery quests. With the release of the Fireteam Finder, Bungie are more committed to raid content. Get up there, I'm a raider. Raid mastery quest requires players to complete specific challenges to obtain. So I presume it's very much like the raids, the master raids, that you have to do specific challenges in getting these patterns. So on to stasis. It says introduction of frost armor on stasis. Okay, it won't completely replace the stasis overshield, but instead is granted when the player has a health bar of 50. The stasis overshield creates a shatter-like effect when the frost armor is depleted. So that might be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. So this is a big spoiler as well, guys, the next bit. So if you really don't want to know what's going to be happening in the final shape, I suggest close your ears or watch something else. So let's move on. Bungie has been keeping a solid 75% of final shape content hidden for story reasons. This bit's amazing, guys. 2 new enemy factions. One are the new Subjugators, and the other is the Witness Remains. But they'll just be called Remains for short. In the final mission, the final shape, the Witness is torn from the darkness by a combined effort of the Vanguard, the player character, etc. In doing so, the Witness is split back into its original race, given shape by the light inside the heart of the traveller, since they no longer have the means to enact the final shape. They instead find the means to enact revenge, trying to tear their way out of the Pale Heart. So we're going to have 2 new enemy types, one called the Subjugators and the other Remains. Super excited, been wanting a new enemy type for a while now. The final shape raid has a whopping 6 encounters. Most of our raids, I would say, is got 3, 4? Most, is 3. 3 of which are the Witness, 2 of which are the opening encounter and a non-boss encounter, and 1 of which is a boss against a resurrected Nezarec. So Nezarec is coming back, who we unwillingly bring into the Pale Heart via Mithrax. Nezarec puppeteers a dead subjugator and commands the Taken. In the end of the raid, after loot is collected, the Witness has a fake-out death and kills the player character by swallowing them. Our ghost escapes, setting up the final mission. So there you go, guys. there's quite a bit that's coming. I hope most of it's true. I'm sorry if it's not, but it does say it in black and white. The site is supposed to be a #1 site. So what are your views? I'm really interested to see what other people's thoughts are and what they think that they think's going to happen next, and what their thoughts of the new weapons coming in. Also, the raid, and everything else. So please hit that subscribe button and the thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, and I will catch up with you guys soon. So have an amazing weekend, and hopefully if my PC is back up and running properly without crashing Destiny, I will be back on Tuesday doing a full breakdown of the reset, what is happening in Destiny this week. So if you could please follow me and watch the videos. I have everything that you need to know in there, and it helps me out as well because it helps my channel grow, and I really want my channel to grow. I want to get those 1,000 subs. So thank you for watching, and I'll speak soon. Laters.